A very warm welcome to my dear students. I welcome you all once again in today's maths class. I hope you have completed your previous work and you enjoyed previous class. Let us start today with a short prayer. So I request you all kindly join your hands and close your eyes and sit in a comfortable position. Let us pray. Dear Lord, please embrace your loving arms around my family and friends. Keep them always protected, secured, loved, and blessed. This I ask in your name, O Lord. Amen. So, my dear, with and without borrow. So, today we are going to start a new topic. We are going to learn two-digit subtraction word problem. So, previously we have done two-digit addition word problem. Today we are going to learn two-digit subtraction word problem. So are you ready for the class? Let's begin. So as you know, subtraction means to take away from a group of things. Now suppose there are so many things kept in a bucket. If I am taking out some things from that bucket, that means I am subtracting those things. Subtraction means to take away from a group of things. And you know, minus is the symbol used for subtraction. Can you tell me what is the symbol used for addition? Yes, we use plus sign to represent addition. And this is the minus symbol which is used for subtraction. So already we have learned the subtraction keywords when we studied subtraction, two-digit subtraction. I'm just going to show this picture again. As you can see, there are so many words written in this picture. All these are subtraction keywords such as how many are left, minus, subtract, remains, count back, less than, decrease, take away. So all these words represent subtraction keywords. So you have to remember these words whenever you are doing subtraction. Now the topic for today is word problem. So what is a word problem? Word problem is a mathematical problem described in the form of a story. Hence it is often called story sums. So you have already learned addition word problem. If you remember, there was short stories and you have to do addition in that sum. So that's why sometimes word problems are also known as story sums. It is a mathematical problem given in the form of a story. Now let us understand how to solve a word problem. So I'm going to recapitulate what we have learned in the previous video. Remember, whenever you are solving any word problem, first step is to underline the keywords, whether it is a subtraction word problem or an addition word problem. So always underline the keywords. Second point is circle the numbers. So all the numbers you have to circle. Third is form the statements based on the numbers that you have circled. Fourth step is solve. And the last step is write the final answer. Let us take some examples to understand better. So are you ready for some examples? Okay. So example number 1. There are 71 oranges on a tree. If 35 oranges are plucked, how many are left? Now what is the meaning of pluck? Pluck means whenever you are taking the oranges from the tree. So this is known as pluck. Now in this question it is clearly said that on a tree there are 71 oranges and you have already plucked 35 oranges. So how many are left on the tree? So can we start solving this problem sum? What was the first step? Recall. Yes, the first step is we are going to underline the keyword. And the keyword that is used here is left, which represents subtraction. Now, as we've already learned that subtraction means to take away things. So we have taken 35 oranges from the tree. So that's why this word problem represents subtraction. Now what was the second step? Second step was we are going to circle the numbers. So we have circled 71 and then we are also going to circle 35. Now let us begin with the third step. What was the third step? Yes, we are going to form the statements based on these numbers. So what will be the first statement? As you can see this number here, 71. The first statement will be number of oranges on a tree. How many oranges were there on a tree? 71. Then what was the next statement? We are going to write the number of oranges that were plucked. So number of oranges plucked from the tree. It is 35. Now they are asking you to write the number of oranges that is left. So what will be the third statement? Number of oranges left using the subtraction keyword. So we are going to write down 71 minus 35 as this word problem represent subtraction. So after you have written all these three statements, you are going to solve the sum. So let me write the numbers in the boxes. So what was the first step? We are going to write the place value, that is ones and tens. And then we have two numbers here, 71 and 35. So we are going to represent them in the box. Starting from 71. 1, 7. Then we are going to write 35. 5, 3. And we have to subtract them. So I'm going to put subtract minus sign here. Now let us subtract these numbers starting from ones place. So we have 1 and 5 in ones place. But if you remember, on top, if there is a smaller number, we have to take 1 tens from the tens column. So we are going to go to the tens column and here as you can see we have 7. So if we take 1 tens, this 7 will become 6, and if we give 1 tens to the ones place, this will become 3. Okay, so now we are going to subtract these numbers starting from ones place. So we have 10 and 5 in ones place now. So keep in your mind that whenever there is a smaller number on top, you just take 1 tens from the tens place. So now let's subtract these numbers. We have 5 and 10 here. So if you remember the steps we did while solving subtraction sums, we are going to count from the smaller number to the bigger number, that is from 5 till 10. So what we will get? 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. I have got 5 fingers. So the answer will be 10 minus 5 is 5. Now again we have to subtract the tens column. We have 6 and 3. So let's start counting from 3 till 6, smaller to bigger number on our fingers. So let's begin. 4, 5, 6. So how many fingers you got? Yes, 3 fingers. So the answer will be 35. Now we are going to write the answer in the form of a statement, and that will be our last step. So there are 35 oranges left. Okay, so always remember, write the first of all underline the keywords, then circle the numbers, then formulate statements, solve the question and write down the final answer in the form of a statement. Let us take one more example. So example number 2 is, I have 80 toys and my mother gave 30 toys to my brother. Now how many toys remain with me? So what was the first step? Underline the keyword. So here the keyword is remain. So this shows it is a subtraction word problem, as you had 80 toys and your mother gave 30 toys to your brother. So that means we are going to subtract these numbers, because earlier you were having more number of toys, now you have less number of toys. So next step is circle the numbers. And the third step is to formulate the statement. So the first will be number of toys I had. So how many toys I had earlier? I had 80 toys. And what will be the next statement? Number of toys my mother gave to my brother. So how many toys were given? 30. And the third statement will be number of toys remains. So how we are going to find out that? By subtracting these two numbers, that is 80 minus 30. So let me write these numbers in the boxes, starting from the place value ones, tens, then I'm going to write the numbers 0, 8, second number that is 30, starting from ones place, 0, 3 and subtraction sign. Now let's start subtracting the numbers from ones place. We have 0 in both the boxes. That means 0 minus 0 is 0, nothing. Let's go to tens column. So here I have 8 and 3. So 8 is a bigger number and 3 is a smaller number. So I can easily subtract these two numbers. So what we are going to do? We are going to count from the smaller number to the bigger number. That is from 3 till 8 on our fingers. So are you ready? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what will be the answer? I've got 5. That means 8 minus 3 is 5. Now the last step will be, I'm going to write the answer in the form of a statement. That is, now 50 toys remain with me. As it was asked in the question, how many toys remain? So now 50 toys remain with me. So I hope you understood how to solve the word problem. Remember, first of all, underline the keywords, circle the numbers, form the statements, solve, and then write the final answer in the form of a statement. I hope you will practice these questions in your notebook. Now I am going to upload a worksheet dated 17th August. Kindly complete it in your notebook. We are going to meet next time with a new topic. Till then, keep smiling, stay happy. Goodbye.